Stop comparing, start celebrating. You're enough, damn it. Written and published by MSE Boost. Chapter 1. Introduction to the Comparison Trap. In a world saturated with social media feeds, success stories, and the ever-present highlight reels of others' lives, it's easy to fall into the comparison trap. This trap is not just a minor pitfall. It's a significant hurdle that can deeply affect our self-esteem, happiness, and overall well-being. Recognizing and understanding this trap is the first step towards freeing ourselves from its grip. Comparison, by its nature, is a double-edged sword. It can serve as a source of motivation and a benchmark for our growth and achievements. However, more often than not, it steers us toward negative self-evaluation, leading to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and dissatisfaction. The key is not to avoid comparison altogether, but to learn how to navigate it wisely. Social media, despite its benefits, plays a colossal role in amplifying the comparison trap. The curated lives we see online are often misleading, presenting an idealized version of reality that most of us can hardly relate to in our day-to-day existence. It's crucial to remind ourselves that what we see is a selected portion of someone's life, not the entire story. Behind every perfect snapshot are challenges and struggles that are universally human. The impact of these comparisons goes beyond momentary envy or discontent. Over time, they can erode our self-confidence and skew our perception of our own lives. We begin to measure our worth based on others' accomplishments and milestones, ignoring the fact that each person's path is unique and cannot be directly compared to another's. So, how do we break free from this cycle? The first step is awareness. By becoming conscious of when and how we compare ourselves to others, we can start to question the validity and usefulness of these comparisons. Ask yourself, is comparing myself to this person helping me grow, or is it just making me feel worse? More often than not, you'll find that such comparisons are not only unhelpful, but also unfair to both you and the person you're comparing yourself to. Another powerful tool is to focus on your own progress and growth. Instead of looking outward, turn your gaze inward. Celebrate your own achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Remember, progress is not always linear or visible to the outside world, but that doesn't make it any less significant. Developing gratitude for what you have is another effective strategy to counteract the comparison trap. By appreciating our own lives and the people in them, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we possess. This shift in perspective is not only liberating, but also grounding. It helps us realize that true contentment comes from within, not from external validation or comparisons. Lastly, it's important to cultivate relationships that are supportive and genuine. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you, rather than those who inadvertently encourage the comparison trap, can make a world of difference. Genuine connections remind us of our value and uniqueness, helping us to celebrate our individuality. Breaking free from the comparison trap is not an overnight process. It requires patience, self-compassion, and consistent effort. However, the rewards are immense. By freeing ourselves from the need to constantly measure up to others, we open the door to genuine self-acceptance and happiness. We start to see our lives through a lens of gratitude and possibility, recognizing that we are enough, just as we are. Embracing this mindset is not just about rejecting unhealthy comparisons. It's about recognizing and celebrating our own paths, complete with their ups, downs, and everything in between. It's about understanding that our worth is not determined by how we stack up against others, but by how we live our lives with authenticity and purpose. Let this be the beginning of a new outlook on life, one where you are free to be yourself, without the shadow of comparison dimming your light. Remember, the only person you need to compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Strive to be better, kinder, and happier, and let that be the measure of your success. With this understanding, we can start to dismantle the comparison trap, piece by piece, until we are no longer held captive by it. Instead, we stand in the light of our own achievements and worth, celebrating our uniqueness and the beauty of living a life that is truly our own. Chapter 2. The Mirage of Social Media Perfection. In an age where digital platforms are at our fingertips, social media has become a dominant force in shaping our perceptions of success, beauty, and even happiness. It's easy to scroll through our feeds and feel as if everyone else is living a dream life, leaving us behind in their wake. However, it's essential to peel back the curtain and see these portrayals for what they truly are: a mirage of perfection. Social media, by design, encourages us to share the best moments of our lives, often omitting the struggles, setbacks, and mundane realities that make us human. This selective sharing creates an illusion of constant success and joy, which is far from the complete picture. Understanding this can help us navigate our online experiences with a healthier mindset and more realistic expectations. The first step in demystifying this mirage is to acknowledge the curated nature of social media content. What we see online is the result of careful selection, editing, and often a desire to present an idealized version of one's life. This doesn't mean that joy, success, or beauty are not real, but they are part of a broader narrative that includes challenges and imperfections. Recognizing the impact of comparison on our well-being is crucial. Studies have shown that excessive use of social media can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression, stemming from constant comparison with others. The key is to engage with social media consciously, aware of its potential to distort our perception of reality and our self-worth. Here are practical steps to protect your mental health and foster a positive relationship with social media. Intentional consumption. Be mindful of the time you spend on social media and the content you consume. Follow accounts that inspire and uplift you, and don't hesitate to mute or unfollow those that trigger negative feelings of comparison. Reality checks. Remind yourself that what you're seeing is only a part of someone's life. Everyone faces struggles and challenges, even if they're not visible in their online persona. Social media detoxes. Periodically taking breaks from social media can provide perspective and reduce the urge to compare. Use this time to engage in activities that enrich your life and well-being. Gratitude practice. Focus on what you're thankful for in your own life. Keeping a gratitude journal or simply reflecting on positive aspects of your day can shift your focus from comparison to appreciation. Creating over consuming. Shift the balance from consuming content to creating and sharing your own. Use social media as a platform to express yourself, share your passions, and connect authentically with others. Seeking real connections. Remember that true relationships are built on genuine interactions, not likes and comments. Invest time in nurturing relationships offline or through more personal online interactions. Setting boundaries. Establish clear boundaries for your social media use. Decide when and where you'll engage with social media and stick to those limits to prevent it from overwhelming your life. By implementing these strategies, we can begin to see social media for what it is: a tool for connection and inspiration, not a barometer for our self-worth or success. It's about finding balance and ensuring that our online world supports, rather than detracts from, our real-world happiness and self-esteem. Let's choose to approach social media with a critical eye, understanding its role in our lives without allowing it to define us. By doing so, we embrace the complexity of our human experience, recognizing that both our online and offline lives are richer and more nuanced than any post can convey. As we navigate the digital landscape, let's commit to celebrating our authentic selves, complete with our triumphs, trials, and everything in between. Remember, the true beauty of life lies in its diversity and imperfection. By shifting our perspective, we can transform the way we interact with social media, turning it from a source of comparison and doubt into one of inspiration and authenticity. In embracing this approach, we don't just protect our well-being, we reclaim our power to define what happiness and success mean to us, free from the constraints of curated perfection. This liberation is not just an act of self-care. It's a step toward a more grounded, contented, and genuinely connected life. Social media has its place in our world, but it doesn't have to be at the center of our universe. By recognizing the mirage of social media perfection, we can appreciate it for what it offers without letting it overshadow the richness of our real lives. Chapter 3. Embracing your unique journey. In a world where comparison often clouds our perception of self-worth, embracing your own path is both a radical act of self-love and a profound declaration of independence from societal expectations. This chapter is dedicated to helping you recognize and appreciate your individuality, with practical steps to honor your personal progress and achievements. Understanding that everyone's life unfolds at its own pace is crucial. The pressures of social media, peer benchmarks, and societal timelines can make it seem like there's a specific route to success and happiness. However, the truth is far more liberating. There is no one-size-fits-all path. Your experiences, challenges, and victories are uniquely yours, offering lessons and growth opportunities that are tailored just for you. To truly embrace your unique path, it's essential to shift your focus from external comparisons to internal reflection and self-appreciation. Here are actionable ways to cultivate this mindset. Reflect on your achievements. Regularly take stock of your accomplishments, both big and small. Acknowledge the hard work, resilience, and creativity that led to these achievements. This practice fosters a sense of pride and gratitude for how far you've come, irrespective of others' paths. Set personal goals. Rather than measuring success by others' standards, define what success means to you. Set goals based on your values, interests, and aspirations. By pursuing what truly matters to you, you'll find fulfillment and joy in your achievements. Celebrate your uniqueness. Your quirks, interests, and perspectives are what make you you. Instead of downplaying these aspects to fit in, celebrate them. Embracing your uniqueness not only boosts your self-esteem, but also enriches the lives of those around you with your distinct presence. Cultivate self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially during setbacks or when progress seems slow. Recognize that growth often comes from challenges, and that every step forward, no matter how small, is significant. Self-compassion is a powerful tool in maintaining motivation and resilience on your path. Limit comparison triggers. Identify what triggers your comparison habit, be it certain social media accounts, societal pressures, or peer interactions, and take steps to minimize these influences. This might mean curating your social media feed, setting boundaries around conversations that lead to comparison, or focusing more on personal development resources. Invest in your growth. Dedicate time and resources to learning new skills, exploring new hobbies, and seeking experiences that enrich you personally and professionally. This investment in yourself not only enhances your life, but also shifts your focus from comparison to personal development. Seek inspiration, not comparison. When looking at others' lives, try to shift your perspective from comparison to inspiration. Let their achievements motivate you to pursue your goals, not as a benchmark to measure against, but as a reminder of what's possible with hard work and determination. Build a supportive community. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you are and support your personal growth. A community that values individuality and personal progress can be a tremendous source of encouragement and inspiration. Practice gratitude. Focusing on what you're thankful for in your life can dramatically shift your perspective from lack to abundance. Regular gratitude practice helps you appreciate your path, with all its unique twists and turns, as a source of strength and joy. Stay present. Engage fully with the present moment. This practice helps you appreciate the beauty and opportunities available to you right now, rather than getting lost in comparisons with others' past or future achievements. By embracing these practices, you can start to see your path not as a race against others, but as a personal exploration filled with growth, discovery, and fulfillment. Remember, your value and your journey are not diminished by the pace or direction of others' paths. They are enriched by your unique experiences, lessons learned, and the joy you find along the way. As you move forward, carry with you the understanding that your path is yours alone, and it's filled with as much potential and beauty as you allow. Let this chapter serve as a reminder that embracing your unique path is not only about rejecting comparison, but about celebrating the incredible individual you are and all that you bring to the world. Chapter 4. Breaking the Cycle of Envy. In our lives, envy can sneak in quietly, often disguised as harmless comparison or even ambition. However, when left unchecked, it can grow into a destructive force, undermining our happiness and contentment. This chapter is devoted to understanding envy, recognizing its triggers, and transforming it into a positive force for personal growth. Envy, at its heart, is a reaction to seeing someone else possess what we desire. It's a common human experience, yet it's often viewed negatively because of its potential to lead us into a spiral of bitterness and discontent. The key to breaking the cycle of envy lies not in denying its existence, but in confronting and redirecting it towards something constructive. Recognize the signs of envy. The first step in breaking the cycle is to acknowledge when envy arises. It might manifest as a feeling of inadequacy, resentment towards others' successes, or an obsessive focus on what we lack. Recognizing these feelings as envy is crucial to addressing them healthily. Understand the root causes. Envy often stems from deeper issues such as insecurity, fear of missing out, or unfulfilled aspirations. By understanding the underlying causes of your envy, you can begin to address these issues directly, rather than letting envy control your emotions and actions. Shift your perspective. Instead of viewing someone else's success as a reminder of your shortcomings, try to see it as an indication of what's possible. This shift in perspective can turn feelings of envy into inspiration and motivation to pursue your own goals and aspirations. Focus on your own path. Redirecting your attention to your own progress and achievements can diminish the power of envy. Set personal goals and celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Remember, your path is unique, and comparing it to someone else's is like comparing apples to oranges. Cultivate gratitude. Practicing gratitude can significantly reduce feelings of envy. By focusing on what you're thankful for in your life, you shift your attention away from what you perceive to be lacking. This can help foster a sense of abundance and satisfaction with your own life. Develop compassion. Sometimes, our envy is rooted in a sense of competition or scarcity, that someone else's success somehow diminishes our own chances. Cultivating compassion for others and recognizing that there's enough success to go around can help mitigate these feelings. Engage in self-reflection. Use feelings of envy as an opportunity for self-reflection. Ask yourself what desires or goals this envy is pointing towards. Use this insight to adjust your goals or to recommit to your current path with renewed vigor. Seek support and connection. Talking about feelings of envy can be difficult, but sharing these feelings with trusted friends or mentors can provide new perspectives and support. Often, you'll find that others have experienced similar feelings and can offer advice or empathy. Celebrate others' successes. Actively celebrating the achievements of others can help transform envy into genuine joy for their success. This practice not only helps break the cycle of envy, but also strengthens your relationships and builds a supportive community around you. Limit exposure to triggers. If certain environments or social media platforms trigger feelings of envy, it's okay to limit your exposure. This doesn't mean isolating yourself, but rather curating your inputs to focus more on what uplifts and inspires you. Breaking the cycle of envy is not about achieving a state where you never feel envious again. Rather, it's about learning to manage those feelings constructively. By recognizing and addressing envy, you can turn it into a catalyst for personal growth, motivation, and a deeper understanding of your values and aspirations. As you work through these steps, remember that progress takes time and patience. Be kind to yourself throughout the process. The goal is not to eliminate envy completely, but to ensure it doesn't hold sway over your emotions or hinder your ability to appreciate your own life and successes. By embracing these strategies, you can transform envy from a source of negativity into a force for positive change in your life. Let this chapter serve as a guide to finding peace with yourself and joy in the successes of others, as you continue to pursue your own path with confidence and self-assurance. Chapter 5. Self-Compassion, Your Secret Weapon. In the pursuit of self-improvement and personal growth, we often become our own harshest critics. While striving to be better is commendable, it's crucial to balance this with self-compassion. This chapter delves into the transformative power of self-compassion, offering insights into how it can become your most valuable ally in navigating life's challenges and embracing your worth. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness, concern, and support you'd offer a good friend when they're struggling. It's recognizing that imperfection is part of the human experience and allowing yourself space to be vulnerable and make mistakes without self-judgment. This approach fosters resilience, encourages growth, and cultivates a healthy relationship with yourself. The importance of self-compassion cannot be overstated. It has been linked to numerous benefits, including reduced anxiety and depression, increased resilience, and a greater sense of well-being. It's the gentle yet powerful force that can help you navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and acceptance. One of the first steps in cultivating self-compassion is to become aware of your inner dialogue. Notice how you talk to yourself, especially during challenging times. Are your words harsh and critical, or kind and understanding? Learning to recognize and then change this internal narrative is foundational to building self-compassion. Another aspect is to embrace your common humanity. Understanding that you're not alone in your struggles helps to diminish the isolation that often accompanies feelings of failure or inadequacy. Everyone faces setbacks and difficulties. It's an intrinsic part of life. By acknowledging this shared human experience, you can foster a more compassionate perspective towards yourself and others. Practicing mindfulness is also a key component of self-compassion. It involves being present and fully engaging with the here and now without judgment. Mindfulness allows you to observe your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them, creating space to respond to yourself with kindness and understanding. Forgiveness is another crucial element. Holding on to self-directed anger or resentment for past mistakes can be incredibly damaging. Learning to forgive yourself is a liberating act that frees you from the burdens of the past and opens up the possibility for growth and healing. Setting healthy boundaries is also a form of self-compassion. It's about recognizing what's best for your well-being and having the courage to make choices that reflect this. Whether it's saying no to additional responsibilities when you're already overwhelmed or stepping back from toxic relationships, setting boundaries is a powerful way to honor and protect yourself. Moreover, celebrating your successes, no matter how small, is an expression of self-compassion. It's easy to gloss over your achievements and focus on what you haven't done. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate your victories. This practice boosts your self-esteem and motivates you to continue pursuing your goals. Self-care is often touted as a panacea for stress and burnout, but it's also a profound act of self-compassion. Whether it's taking a relaxing bath, engaging in a hobby you love, or simply getting enough sleep, caring for your physical and emotional well-being is a testament to your self-worth. Lastly, seeking support when needed is a courageous act of self-compassion. Whether it's talking to a friend, joining a support group, or seeking professional help, reaching out for assistance is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's acknowledging that you deserve care and support, just like anyone else. Cultivating self-compassion is a journey, not a destination. It requires practice, patience, and persistence. But the rewards are immeasurable. With self-compassion as your secret weapon, you can face life's challenges with a sense of confidence and grace, knowing that you're worthy of kindness, respect, and love, no matter what. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that self-compassion is not about indulging in self-pity or shirking responsibility. It's about acknowledging your humanity, embracing your imperfections, and treating yourself with the same compassion you'd extend to a dear friend. By doing so, you unlock a wellspring of resilience, confidence, and inner peace that will support you through all of life's ups and downs. Chapter 6. Mindfulness. Being present beyond the screen. Our attention is constantly divided between notifications, deadlines, and the endless scroll of social media. Mindfulness emerges as a beacon of calm and clarity. This chapter explores how mindfulness can anchor you in the present moment, reducing the urge to compare and fostering a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. Mindfulness is the practice of paying full attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about noticing your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the environment with a fresh perspective. By cultivating mindfulness, you learn to observe your experiences without getting caught up in them, allowing you to respond rather than react to life's events. Engaging in mindfulness can seem daunting at first, especially in our fast-paced world. However, the beauty of mindfulness is its simplicity and accessibility. It doesn't require special equipment or extensive training. It's available to you wherever you are at any moment. One straightforward way to practice mindfulness is through focused breathing. This involves paying attention to your breath as it enters and exits your body, observing the rise and fall of your chest or the sensation of air passing through your nostrils. This practice can center your mind, bringing you back to the present and away from distractions or unhelpful comparisons. Another method is mindful observation. This can be as simple as noticing the details of your surroundings, the texture of your clothes, the colors of the sky, or the sounds in the distance. By fully engaging with the present, you create space between your thoughts and your identity, recognizing that you are more than your passing emotions or comparisons. Mindfulness also extends to how we interact with technology. It's about being intentional with our use of digital devices, recognizing when they serve us and when they detract from our well-being. Setting boundaries around screen time, especially on social media, can prevent the mindless scrolling that often leads to comparison and discontent. Incorporating mindfulness into daily routines can transform mundane activities into moments of awareness and appreciation. Whether it's savoring the flavor of your food, noticing the sensations of water during a shower, or feeling the ground beneath your feet as you walk, these practices remind you to cherish the now, reducing the need to compare your life with others. Journaling is another mindfulness practice that can enhance self-awareness and acceptance. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps to process them, making it easier to let go of negative patterns like comparison. It can also be a powerful tool for acknowledging your progress and celebrating the unique aspects of your life. Mindfulness also encourages an attitude of curiosity and openness. Approaching your experiences with a willingness to learn and grow, without preconceived notions, can lead to profound insights and a deeper appreciation for the complexity of your life and the lives of others. Practicing gratitude is closely linked to mindfulness. By focusing on what you are thankful for, you direct your attention to the abundance in your life, countering the scarcity mindset that comparison breeds. Gratitude and mindfulness together foster a sense of contentment and joy that is not dependent on external validation. Finally, mindfulness can be cultivated through meditation. This doesn't necessarily mean sitting in silence for long periods. Even short, guided meditations can provide a sense of calm and connectedness. Regular meditation practice can significantly impact your ability to remain present and reduce the inclination to compare yourself to others. The journey into mindfulness is both personal and ongoing. It's not about achieving perfection, but about embracing each moment with openness and compassion towards yourself. As you become more present in your life, the urge to compare diminishes, replaced by a sense of peace and fulfillment in your own experiences. Let this chapter be an invitation to explore mindfulness in its many forms. Start small, be patient with yourself, and observe the changes that unfold. Mindfulness is not just a practice, but a way of being, one that allows you to navigate the complexities of life with grace and gratitude. By embracing mindfulness, you're not only reducing the urge to compare, but also enriching your life with a profound sense of presence and connection. It's a gift to yourself, a way to celebrate your life in all its uniqueness, beyond the distractions and distortions of the screen. Chapter 7. The Joy of Missing Out JOMO. In a society that often celebrates being busy and connected at all times, the concept of the joy of missing out, or JOMO, emerges as a refreshing counter-narrative. This chapter explores how embracing JOMO can lead to a more fulfilling and contented life. allowing you to break free from the constant pressure to compare and keep up with everyone else. JOMO is the emotional and psychological relief felt when you decide to step away from social obligations, digital distractions, and the relentless pursuit of what everyone else is doing. It's about finding satisfaction and peace in living life at your own pace and according to your own values, rather than being driven by FOMO, the fear of missing out. To cultivate JOMO, it's essential to start by reflecting on what truly matters to you. What brings you joy, satisfaction, and a sense of accomplishment? Identifying these core values and passions can guide you in making choices that align with your true desires, rather than following the crowd or adhering to societal expectations. One practical step towards embracing JOMO is to consciously manage your time and energy. This involves being selective about how you engage with social media, recognizing when it serves a positive purpose in your life and when it becomes a source of stress or comparison. It might mean setting specific times for checking social media, using apps to monitor your usage, or even taking regular digital detoxes to reconnect with yourself and the world around you. Another aspect of JOMO is learning to say no to invitations and commitments that don't align with your priorities or contribute to your well-being. It's understanding that your time and energy are precious resources, and that it's okay to prioritize activities and relationships that truly enrich your life. Embracing JOMO also means finding joy and fulfillment in solitude and quiet moments. Whether it's spending an afternoon reading, taking a walk in nature, or simply sitting in silence, these moments of solitude can be incredibly rejuvenating and grounding. They offer a chance to connect with yourself on a deeper level, free from the noise and distractions of the outside world. Moreover, JOMO encourages you to celebrate your achievements and milestones, no matter how small or insignificant they might seem in comparison to others. It's about recognizing the value in your own experiences and accomplishments, without feeling the need to measure them against anyone else's. Creating meaningful connections is another vital component of JOMO. Instead of spreading yourself thin trying to keep up with a wide circle of acquaintances, focus on cultivating deeper, more genuine relationships with a smaller group of people. These connections can provide a sense of belonging and support that is far more satisfying than any number of superficial interactions. Finally, embracing JOMO involves a conscious effort to live in the present moment. It's about appreciating the here and now, rather than constantly looking ahead to the next thing or worrying about what you might be missing. This mindfulness can transform ordinary experiences into sources of joy and contentment. In summary, the joy of missing out is not about isolating yourself or rejecting social interaction altogether. It's about making intentional choices that prioritize your happiness and well-being over societal pressures and the urge to compare. By embracing JOMO, you can rediscover the pleasures of a simpler, more focused life, where your worth isn't determined by how busy you are or how many experiences you can accumulate. Let this chapter be a reminder that sometimes missing out can actually mean gaining more peace, more satisfaction, and a deeper appreciation for the life you've chosen to live. In the end, the joy of missing out is a celebration of your own path, unique achievements, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you're exactly where you need to be. Chapter 8. Your achievements unfold. Recognizing and celebrating your personal victories is a pivotal aspect of fostering self-worth and happiness. In a world that often measures success through comparison, it's easy to overlook your accomplishments. This chapter encourages you to shift focus inward, acknowledging your progress and the unique path that has led you here. Every person's life is filled with achievements, both big and small. Yet, the hustle of daily life can sometimes prevent us from seeing the value in these moments. Celebrating your achievements is not just about giving yourself a pat on the back. It's about recognizing the effort, resilience, and growth that each accomplishment represents. To begin, it's important to redefine what constitutes an achievement. Success isn't only about landing a dream job, buying a house, or reaching other societal milestones. It includes personal growth, overcoming obstacles, and moments of joy and contentment. Perhaps you've developed a new skill, maintained a healthy habit, or navigated a difficult period with grace. These are all significant victories worth acknowledging. One effective way to recognize your achievements is through reflection. Regularly take time to look back on your recent experiences, identifying moments of triumph and learning. This could be a formal process like journaling or a simple mental review. Reflecting not only allows you to celebrate past successes, but also helps you identify areas for future growth. Setting personal goals is another strategy for acknowledging your achievements. Goals give you a clear benchmark for success and provide motivation to push forward. Make sure these goals are realistic and aligned with your values. As you reach these milestones, take the time to celebrate your hard work and dedication. Sharing your accomplishments with others can also amplify the sense of achievement. Choose supportive friends or family members who will celebrate with you and recognize the significance of your victories. This act of sharing can reinforce your achievements and remind you of the support network surrounding you. Practicing gratitude alongside celebration can enhance your appreciation for your achievements. By being thankful for the opportunities, people, and circumstances that have contributed to your successes, you foster a positive mindset that can propel you toward future achievements. Moreover, learning to celebrate the success of others can enrich your own experience of achievement. Seeing the joy in others' accomplishments can inspire you and remind you that success is not a zero-sum game. There is room for everyone's victories, and the success of others does not diminish your own. It's also crucial to recognize the role of resilience in achieving success. Every path is marked by setbacks and challenges. Celebrating how you've navigated these obstacles is just as important as celebrating the achievements themselves. It's a testament to your strength, adaptability, and determination. Finally, embracing a mindset of continuous learning can help you see each achievement as a stepping stone to further growth. This perspective encourages you to view life as an ongoing process of learning, growing, and achieving, rather than a series of endpoints. As you incorporate these practices into your life, remember that the most significant achievements often lie in the journey itself. The lessons learned, the resilience built, and the joy experienced along the way are invaluable parts of your story. Let this chapter serve as a reminder to pause, reflect, and celebrate the unique achievements that make up your life. By doing so, you not only honor your past efforts, but also lay a foundation of confidence and positivity for the future. Celebrating your achievements is a powerful way to affirm your worth and continue moving forward with purpose and joy. Chapter 9. The Power of Gratitude in a Comparative World. In a culture saturated with opportunities for comparison, gratitude stands out as a powerful antidote, transforming our perspective and enriching our lives. This chapter explores how fostering an attitude of gratitude can overshadow the detrimental effects of comparison, leading to a more fulfilling and contented existence. Gratitude is the quality of being thankful and ready to show appreciation for and to return kindness. It's about recognizing the value in what we have, rather than fixating on what we lack or how we measure up to others. This simple yet profound shift in focus can dramatically alter our experience of the world, moving us from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. To cultivate gratitude, begin by paying attention to the small pleasures and blessings in your daily life. This could be as simple as the warmth of the sun on your face, a pleasant conversation with a friend, or the satisfaction of a good meal. By acknowledging these moments, you train your mind to notice the positive, often overshadowed by the negative or taken for granted. Keeping a gratitude journal is a practical and effective way to develop this habit. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. These don't have to be grand or significant events. In fact, noting the ordinary can be incredibly powerful. Over time, this practice can shift your focus from what's missing or what others have to the abundance present in your own life. Expressing gratitude to others is another way to deepen your practice. Whether it's through a thank you note, a kind word, or a small act of kindness, showing appreciation not only uplifts the recipient, but also reinforces your own feelings of gratitude. It strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of connection and community. counteracting the isolation that comparison can bring. Gratitude also enhances resilience, providing a buffer against the challenges and setbacks that are an inevitable part of life. By focusing on what we have rather than dwelling on our troubles, we find the strength to navigate difficult times. This isn't about ignoring or glossing over problems, but about finding a balance that includes recognizing the good amidst the difficulties. Moreover, gratitude can improve our well-being. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude regularly report numerous health benefits, including reduced stress, improved sleep, and better physical health. These effects further contribute to a sense of overall contentment and happiness. To truly embrace gratitude, it's important to let go of comparisons that detract from your ability to appreciate your life. This doesn't mean ignoring the achievements or happiness of others, but rather refusing to let these be a yardstick by which you measure your own worth and joy. One way to reinforce this mindset is to celebrate the successes of others as if they were your own. By genuinely rejoicing in the achievements of those around us, we can break down the barriers of comparison and competition, fostering an environment of mutual support and appreciation. Finally, integrating gratitude into your life is an ongoing process. It requires patience, practice, and persistence. There will be days when it feels difficult, but the key is to persevere, gently guiding your focus back to what you're thankful for. As this chapter concludes, remember that the power of gratitude lies in its simplicity and its ability to transform how we see ourselves and the world. By choosing gratitude, we choose to focus on the abundance in our lives, diminishing the need for comparison and opening the door to genuine happiness and fulfillment. Embrace gratitude as a daily practice and watch as it reshapes your perspective, bringing joy, contentment, and a profound appreciation for the life you have, just as it is. Chapter 10. Building Authentic Connections. This chapter delves into the significance of nurturing deep, meaningful relationships that enrich our lives and bolster our resilience against the comparison trap. Authentic connections are those founded on honesty, empathy, and a genuine appreciation for one another's company, beyond the superficial layers of social status, achievements, or appearances. These relationships are characterized by a willingness to be vulnerable, to share not only our triumphs, but also our struggles, doubts, and fears. To foster authentic connections, it begins with self-awareness and self-acceptance. Understanding and embracing your own values, desires, and imperfections allows you to approach relationships with authenticity, inviting others to do the same. This mutual authenticity is the bedrock of meaningful connections, creating a safe space for genuine interaction. Active listening plays a crucial role in building and maintaining authentic connections. It involves fully concentrating on what is being said, rather than passively hearing the message of the speaker. By listening attentively, you validate the other person's feelings and experiences, fostering a deeper understanding and connection. Empathy is another cornerstone of authentic relationships. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Empathy bridges gaps between people, allowing us to connect on a human level, beyond our external differences. This emotional exchange lays the groundwork for relationships that can withstand the pressures of societal comparisons. To cultivate authentic connections, it's also essential to prioritize quality over quantity. In an age where the number of social media followers or contacts can seem indicative of social wealth, true richness comes from the depth, not the breadth, of our relationships. Investing time and energy into a few meaningful relationships can provide a sense of belonging and support far greater than a wide network of acquaintances. Creating environments that encourage authenticity is another key aspect. This might involve small gatherings where open, heartfelt conversations can flourish, or engaging in activities that reflect shared values and interests, fostering a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect. Being present is vital in nurturing these connections. In our multitasking, always connected culture, giving someone your full attention is a powerful gift. It signifies that you value the person and the moment you're sharing, strengthening the bond between you. Moreover, building authentic connections requires patience and effort. These relationships often develop slowly, deepening over time through shared experiences, challenges, and moments of vulnerability. The investment, however, pays dividends in the form of companionship, understanding, and a mutual sense of worth that isn't contingent on external validation. In addition to one-on-one relationships, community involvement offers opportunities for authentic connections. Participating in groups or activities that align with your interests or values can introduce you to like-minded individuals who share your passions and perspectives, laying the foundation for meaningful relationships. Lastly, embracing imperfection in ourselves and others is crucial for authentic connections. Recognizing that no one is without flaws allows us to connect more deeply, appreciating each other for who we truly are rather than who we pretend to be. This acceptance fosters a sense of unity and understanding, a reminder that we're all navigating the complexities of life as best we can. As we close this chapter, remember that authentic connections are among life's most precious treasures. They remind us of our shared humanity, offering support, joy, and a sense of belonging. By prioritizing these genuine relationships, we find a powerful antidote to the comparison trap, a reminder that our value lies not in how we measure up to others, but in the depth of our connections and the authenticity of our lives. Chapter 11. Redefining success on your own terms. Success is often quantified by material wealth, job titles, and social media metrics. Redefining success on your own terms is both an act of rebellion and a declaration of independence. This chapter encourages you to step back from societal benchmarks and craft a personal definition of success that aligns with your values, passions, and sense of purpose. Success, as traditionally defined, can lead to a relentless pursuit of external validation and a never-ending comparison game. However, when you take the time to define what success truly means to you, it becomes a source of motivation, fulfillment, and happiness that is not dependent on others' opinions or societal standards. The first step in redefining success is to reflect on what genuinely matters to you. What are your passions? What brings you joy and fulfillment? Consider aspects of your life that you value highly, but may not have been recognized as indicators of success in the conventional sense. This could be relationships, personal growth, creativity, service to others, or the pursuit of knowledge. Once you have identified your core values, set goals that are in harmony with these principles. Your goals should challenge and inspire you, pushing you toward personal growth and fulfillment, not just societal approval. Remember, true success is about the journey, not just the destination. It's about the person you become along the way. Embracing a flexible mindset is crucial when redefining success. Life is unpredictable, and our desires and circumstances can change. Be open to revising your definition of success as you grow and learn. What matters is that your definition of success continues to resonate with your deepest values and aspirations. Celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, is another important aspect of living by your own definition of success. Recognize and honor your progress and the effort you've put into pursuing your goals. This practice not only reinforces your sense of accomplishment, but also builds resilience and confidence. It's also vital to detach your self-worth from your achievements. Your value as a person is not contingent on your successes or failures. By separating your identity from your accomplishments, you can maintain a healthy perspective on success and failure, viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth, rather than reflections of your worth. Furthermore, cultivate gratitude for the journey and the lessons learned along the way. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have achieved and the abundance present in your life. This mindset fosters a sense of contentment and joy that is independent of external achievements. Building a supportive community is another key element in redefining success. Surround yourself with people who understand and support your unique vision of success. A community that shares or respects your values can provide encouragement, inspiration, and a sense of belonging. Lastly, remember that redefining success is a deeply personal and ongoing process. It requires introspection, courage, and the willingness to challenge societal norms. By committing to this path, You empower yourself to lead a life that is true to your values and aspirations. Reflect on the power you hold to define your own success. This redefinition is not a one-time task, but a continuous dialogue with yourself, evolving as you do. By embracing this personalized approach to success, you open the door to a more authentic, fulfilling life where success is measured not by external accolades, but by personal satisfaction and alignment with your true self. Chapter 12. The Ongoing Journey. Continuing to celebrate you. Embracing your worth and celebrating your unique path is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. As you move forward, you'll encounter new challenges, achievements, and opportunities for growth. This chapter is dedicated to offering strategies for maintaining self-appreciation and resilience against comparison as you navigate the ever-evolving landscape of your life. Continuing to celebrate yourself involves a commitment to self-reflection and personal development. It's about recognizing your strengths and accomplishments while also being open to learning and growing. Keeping a journal can be a valuable tool in this process, providing a space to celebrate your victories, reflect on your experiences, and articulate your dreams and goals. Staying connected to your core values is essential as you move forward. These values are your compass, guiding your decisions and actions. Regularly revisiting and reaffirming your values helps ensure that your path remains aligned with what truly matters to you, regardless of external pressures or comparisons. Practicing gratitude is another key element in continuing to celebrate yourself. Cultivating a habit of gratitude not only enhances your appreciation for your own life, but also diminishes the impulse to compare yourself to others. Make it a daily practice to acknowledge what you're thankful for, including the progress you've made and the obstacles you've overcome. Fostering resilience is crucial for navigating the ups and downs of life. Resilience is built through facing challenges head-on, learning from failures, and adapting to change. Embrace setbacks as opportunities for growth, and remind yourself of your ability to persevere through difficult times. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community remains important. Seek out and nurture relationships with individuals who encourage and uplift you. A supportive network can provide motivation, inspiration, and a reminder of your worth when you're struggling to see it yourself. Continuing education and skill development can also play a significant role in celebrating your journey. Lifelong learning, whether through formal education, personal reading, or new experiences, fuels personal growth and can open up new avenues for achievement and fulfillment. Caring for your physical and mental well-being is an act of self-celebration. Prioritize activities that nourish your body, mind, and spirit, such as exercise, meditation, creative pursuits, and spending time in nature. These practices enhance your capacity to appreciate your journey and yourself. Finally, remember to celebrate the small moments and simple joys along the way. Life's beauty often lies in the details: a shared laugh, a quiet morning, a job well done. By finding joy in the everyday, you reinforce the notion that your life in its entirety is worth celebrating. As you continue on your path, let these strategies serve as guideposts, helping you to maintain a sense of self-appreciation and purpose. Remember, the journey of celebrating yourself is as unique as you are. It's not about perfection, but about embracing who you are, where you've been, and where you're going with an open heart and a spirit of gratitude. The process of self-celebration is ongoing, filled with moments of triumph, challenge, and discovery. By committing to this journey, you affirm your worth and resilience, ready to meet the future with confidence and grace.